Well. We have a problem. Not a French problem, but we do indeed have a problem with the Odyssey. Now, the British roads are dreadful. And what's happened is I've hit one pretty hard today. A big fat pothole, like a small swimming pool it was. And something snapped. Now, we do have an issue. Now, I did stop and have a look fairly immediately. Looked at the sort of lower part of the suspension, nothing was untoward. Now, the problem we do have is what I'm going to show you in just a minute. We're currently high up because I'm just going to pop my bonnet up. Something to do with the top mount / top assembly of the strut. Shit. We have a big issue. What the fuck? So I'm going to show you in a minute. It's so fucking shit. I'm in fact literally outside of Haynes, just down the road, just about to clean the car up because I'm going to take it there, even though it's fucked. And I'm going to show you the problem. So that is what it should look like in there, yeah. And seriously, that is what mine looks like. So something in there has blown quite considerably. It is knocking quite a lot, and obviously if I'm not very careful, my strut's probably going to come off potentially. So yeah, it isn't good that I'm driving it. I have driven it very slowly, I've avoided potholes, but I don't really be waiting all day for recovery, and I'm only about 45 minutes away from where I need to get to, back to Weymouth. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to go and enjoy Haynes and try and forget about the fact for a couple of hours that I currently have no job, no income, and I sort of need a car to get me to find a new job and to sort my life out. So it's not good. But anyway, I just thought I'd add this to the video for the Haynes because this is part of my Haynes experience this morning. It is not very good, but I am going to get there now. The car is going to be clean, broken, but no one knows that until you watch this video. But anyway, welcome to Haynes in Yeovil. I'm going to put this back on, shut my engine bay, I'm going to clean my car, and we'll get on down there and enjoy cars this morning, and I'm going to try and forget about my one. So see you guys over at Haynes. So I am here. I'm actually really disheartened this morning. I'm actually gutted about the car. I've still got to get home yet, but I'm here, and I'm here very early, so see. We've got a few roads here this morning. Now the weather is pretty rainy, pretty windy this morning, so I don't know whether that's going to affect numbers, so we might not have the normal numbers we do. But what I'm going to do is now, as I'm going to walk around, and as it always happens, as I'm walking around, more cars come that I can actually record, so I'm going to spend the whole morning here recording. Kirsten's not even here yet, so I'm here by myself on my ones. We're going to start on the road behind us and look at all the cars that are here. I just apologise in advance for the loud wind, it's not ideal, and the rain getting on the lens. We have finally spotted an Odyssey at an event at Haynes this morning, making me very upset and slightly jealous about it, to be fair. So it's a Mugen edition Absolute RB3, I think, which is about a generation newer than mine. Still the sort of same shape, but heavily revised front end, rear end and other bits. So yeah, it looks super. It's got a nice wing on the back as well, so it's just giving me some motivation of what I want to do with mine, really. We'll have a little walk around now. So yeah, it's a Mugen front end. Got the side skirts down the side. And that's the rear end on it there. With the big old wing on the back. Looks great. So starting off, we have this old Ford. I'm not even going to guess what this is. I sort of kind of know what it is, but I don't. So it's pretty sweet. It's a nice place to start. We've got what, I don't even know what that even is. Scimitar, there we go. Never see these. I wouldn't even know what engine or anything that is in that. I'm not doing very well, but what I do know is this thing is a Metro. Anyone who's probably born like after 2005 sort of age won't know what that is, but that's an old gem from back when I was born. We've also got the Police Force's latest addition to the Force. It's pretty cool, some sort of zombie vehicle, I'd imagine. And then we've got a Mini, so I mean already we've had like 5 cars, but it's quite a cool little lineup. So we've got the same engine, but that's about the only similarities between my car and his. But we have got an S2K. We'll probably see more of those today. And then next to it, we've got the brand new Type R. So we've got like Honda Squad over here next to this ancient old Rolls as well. Won't even fit on the camera. But that is probably more like 3 tons of pure leather and wood inside there. It's so big I can't even fit it on the screen, but yeah, I mean, look at it. That's the front of the space and that's the back, and it's hanging that much. It's almost taken out a tree. It's that big. So yeah, a good selection. Well, 46 cab. We've got a Golf driver, apparently. It's a driver, Golf driver. You wouldn't think, would you, on a Golf, but we have indeed got a Golf. Nice to see one of this age that's actually been untouched as well. Probably worth a little bit in value if you look after something like that. And then we're going to see plenty of these. Also, pretty stock actually. It's rare to see a Mazda nowadays, MX-5 that hadn't been touched up or molested. Or no, normally they're actually alright, but some of the time they're a bit interesting. But yeah, these two are nice, 2 nice examples. I'm loving the yellow with the blue on that. I'm loving the old Ford vibes here with this Capri. It's even got a sunroof that's actually also functional, which is pretty good for the age of the car. And the wing just really sets it off at the back. Not all of them have this wing, but it looks really good. So this may well be an import or not, but it's a nice MX-5. I'm loving this sort of new style LEDs on the side, but these mirrors, they're so funky. We've got a little collection of these around here, so I thought we'd just have a little walk around them all. That guy's got a cloth in there, maybe to stop it from leaking, I don't know, but the pop-ups works, that's something. And then we've got this one here, which is in the progress of some sort of wider flared arch kit. So maybe he's already put the rear wheels on. They actually fit it quite well. I guess once it dropped, it would suit it quite well, to be fair. It's just weird to see them because I'm so used to seeing these with wings, so it's nice to see them bare. I feel, in my opinion, though, they look better with a spoiler on, but it's nice to see some bare. Just when I thought we'd finish, there is another one on the end here, and there's plenty many more to come. I like this little lip he's got on there. Never seen that on the back of an MX-5 before. I rate it being different. So we have a super clean Mini. Look at how clean this thing is. Yeah. Loving the rear diffuser on this, it looks amazing. But this is definitely the best back end for these two. So I'm at what in my opinion is the best view, or the best sort of way of taking a photo for a 350, this sort of angle. It looks great. This rear diffuser, aftermarket one, looks absolutely sweet. It looks like it's meant to be there from factory. I love it how it comes down underneath the exhaust. It looks really decent. And then next to it we've obviously got a Quattro in white as well. So clean. So this is also pretty cool, but when I say clean, look at this look. Pristine, that is. Got a really funky satin wrap on it, it's quite cool. Got a nice E190 as well, sits really nice on these wheels. It's a good look. And then next to it we've got an i20N, which I've always been quite fond about, to be fair. Probably one of the nicer newer cars they've got out at the moment. And next to it we've got a 5 litre Stang, and then we've got my shed with a broken strut that no one knows about. And there is the Honda. You would never know that my strut is sticking up through the top mount at the moment. She puts this Mustang to shame in the sense of length. So we've got a VX220 that's fairly rare, next to my rare Odyssey. We've also got an import R36. Now R36 is so rare anyway, but especially an import. And I could just tell by the plates on the front. But also, like, import life is just these with deflectors. I don't even know what they are, but they're pretty funky as well. But yeah, this is an import R36. Of course, we couldn't go to this car meet without seeing at least an ST Focus. Probably many more to come, including RSs, but that is the first one of the day. Next to a very nice yellow MGB. Looks glorious in that yellow, it's a nice colour. Just love the lines down the side of it here. And then we're on to our second Mustang actually, in a very nice sort of burgundy red, another 5 litre. And we have got a very blue Subaru sat on the end. So we've got a very old school Porsche and a fairly new Porsche next to each other, so I thought I'd show you both. I don't know which ones they are. But there they are. I'm definitely rating the older one though. So we've got the wheels that are on my car that are actually on the right car they're meant to be on. So there we go, we've got a nice 350 flexing his raise, looking good, and M3 next to it. There we go, I spoke too soon. There is literally an RS in front of me. But I like the louvers on the side there, it's a nice look. The blue they come in is just pristine as well. So there's the Integra from Coombe. If you haven't watched the Coombe video, I'll put the link below now. So this car, literally was talking about the wheels literally yesterday at Coombe, so that'll be in there now here. We have a nice trio here, S2K, the new Type R, which is getting changed over soon, and R35. Got a Mini with these, I don't know if they're known as like the GP wheels or what, but they're sort of these 4-spoke ones. I think they're really good. They're a newer shape, they're off of a newer shape Mini, but they're a really nice set. On any sort of Mini, they just seem to suit it really well. Back into the world of MX-5s, we've got the first one without pop-ups. We've got another one with pop-ups. I don't know what else to say about them really, other than they're just always so unique. No MX-5 is ever the same. So we have an Alpina. I'm waiting for the day I get to go in one of these. Probably never will because they're so rare, but it's just something that France have come out with recently that is just phenomenal. I think it's advantage, I don't really know. It might be a DBS, I'm not too good with Astons, but look at the size of these brakes. They are just the biggest brakes here, surely. Just love the rear bulge on these. It's good. Well, there you go, you learn something new every day. I didn't know they did a 1.6 Capri, but they do, so maybe that was like an entry level model, I don't know. I do like the sweeping window there, it's quite funky. But again, very clean. Very, very clean. We've got our first VXR as well, in blue. Arden blue, that's the one. So we're doing good so far, we've got every car so far. So we've got an i30N. It's rare to see one in, well, not in that light blue they come in, so it's nice in the gunmetal grey. We've got a Polo here with, I forgot the name of the spoiler that is. I'm not very good with my VW spoilers, but it has got one of those on it. Yeah, it looks quite funky to be fair. Loving the black and red, it suits the car well. So I love this generation of GTI where the red accent runs through the lights into the grille. We've got a little selection of Minis coming up, but all the owners seem to be having a good chin wag, so I don't want to get in the way of that. So we've got a Mini convertible, we've got a Mini non-convertible. Again, it's got those wheels on that. I absolutely love those wheels. They suit the car so well. And then we have got another one on those wheels again as well, blissful, with the GP wing on the back. Looks really good. Loving the Minis this morning. So MX-5s appear to be very popular at Haynes, so if you like MX-5s, it's definitely the place to be. Another nice stock one actually, pretty clean. And we've got a nice 5 Series here, maybe a 530, 535D maybe, just at a guess. And then we have got a JDM Accord S. It's got some nice funky wheels on there as well, I think. Yeah, look at those, they're quite cool. Sort of deep dished as well. I'm liking the look on that. Bit of a Honda man myself now, so obviously I'm going to be favourable for him. Looks good. And this Chrysler, mad, with a black bonnet and black roof and a black, well, I don't know if it's glass or whether it's been wrapped black or what, but some roof on there, and the boot as well. It's gone from a full sort of half black across the top. It's quite funky with the black wheels as well. And what I did notice was it had like an actual wooden steering wheel. Well, I mean, it's so tinted, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it from there, maybe. It's like my car, with a little wooden steering wheel. But yeah, nice mixture of chrome, white and black. Big old car. It's definitely got some presence on the road. Do you have a tasty little Fiesta here, I must admit. So that is the first 2 rows done. You want to see my glasses? I'm literally covered in water, it's all blurry. But that is the first 2 rows done, and already we've got another row and a half to go through. So I can see it's just going to continue to build and build and build as I get down them. So we're now going to get on to the second row. We have a limited edition Vauxhall Corsa, which is fairly limited here, so I don't think there's any others here, so it definitely is limited edition. It's the only one here. Another 5 litre in blue. We've had a burgundy blue and I can't remember what the other one was actually, but we've had a few different colours now. We have got a standard Focus. Got this impeccable GTI with the BBS's Mark II in red. Lovely. I just love the black trim. Paint obviously goes well with the black trim. A little bit of chrome around there as well. It's just a cool car. You can't really beat the old retro Golfs as much as you want to. And next to it we have got the 8C, which is just, I think, a good looking car, although some people might think it's a bit bulbous. And it's these wheels as well. I think I first saw this sort of wheel on the Barrera and I like the wheels, so I rate it. Sits with the car really well. What appears to be, this appears to be an untouched Mark 6 ST. Absolutely love it, the blue and white stripes on that. It's nice to see one, to be fair. I don't think they're as common in the car scene now. A lot of people are sort of upgrading to the 7s. You don't see them so much anymore, so it's nice to see. Have indeed got a Golf GTI again with the run along lights. And this beautiful Mercedes, which comes every time. Absolute luxury wafter. But that's a super comfortable place to be. We are here with some sort of very expensive Porsche. It is indeed very nice, probably electric. I'm loving the rear lights on this. Just look at the detail in the rear lights. It's even got Porsche embossed in there, so I don't know, I would imagine that lights up when the car is on. I don't really know, but if it does, that's a small and very cool touch. But yeah, it's a very cool car. I'm going to try and get around the front when I can in just a minute. And there's the front. I think Porsches have recently lost their flair a bit. I like the sort of older style look, but the back end is just sublime. We have a GR, which I think is wrapped, maybe painted, don't know which, but it's a really potent blue. It's just in your face. It's really nice though, really makes it stand out. The gold wheels are such a nice touch, sort of Subaru-esque, sort of rally stage vibes with the mud flaps as well, so it's pretty sweet. Now next to it we have a gorgeous Altezza in white. I'm loving it's got the rear covers on there as well. Really helps it to stand out on the back, but it's nice to see one. You don't see them too often. So we've got Hemi Estate. We saw a sedan earlier, but it's even more baller to see an estate. Like, it's a big old car as well. It's SRT8, wow. Don't know what engine, some sort of fairly big V8 I would imagine. But yeah, that would be a nice car to own. Not for current fuel prices, but it'd be nice to drive, I would imagine. So gold wheels on a red car, works very well actually. And then we've got an all black Naviera GR with the original Toyota wheels on it. And actually we've got a white one there as well, again with the original Toyota wheels on it. But I think this is another TVR, this one. Nice, nice, nice. Got a VRS. I love them, they're just such a sort of wolf in sheep's clothing. It is nice looking, but you wouldn't overly recognise that it's potentially a fairly quick, speedy car. It just sort of blends in, so I like the look on that. Now we have got this BMW, which is wrapped in some sort of blue. It is very nice actually. It is really nice. Very new as well. Big old car. It's sort of like a satin blue. Looks really decent. Makes this little 1 Series look very, very small. I do like his little stagger exhaust though. It's quite cool. Black M4, lovely. It looks like it's got the maybe M Performance rear exhaust or exhaust system on it, or it's just tips. It's one of those 3 options, so tick the box if you're the owner, you know which one it is. C63 AMG, which I would say is the maddest estate, apart from probably the M5 estate that you can get. It's just an absolute beast. It looks stunning as well. We have a lovely R8. I love the Roadster, loving the wing. It's just a cool car. Nice Mercedes as well with the AMG kit on it. And we have this old actual, like, when do you ever see these stock, man? It's nice to see one. Nice to see an old Nissan stock. Proper cute little Sylvia, isn't it? It's a nice green as well. It's actually very clean. It is really the opposite of what a lot of these are at this sort of age. It's in very good condition, very clean, and it is very strange, like Kirsten said, seeing it stock. Yeah. We've got the Alpha with those gorgeous wheels that we saw on the 8C. Really suit it. Kirsten did eventually get here. So she's here with her car. Yes, this big old Chrysler really. We have a gorgeous Sora. Absolutely loving the 3 spokes on that. We have actually got on the end finally our first ST. I think it's our first ST, so we haven't seen many of these today.
Everywhere.
But there we are, and it's actually stock as well, which is also makes it even rarer. It's stock, yeah. Loving the Saxo. Just, they're so cool. And then we have this big old brute of a Mercedes, which is a big brute, but it's a very slender, good-looking car. So we have a Phase 1 306 cab. It's also a Roland Garros edition, which is why it's got this paint colour, I think. But I definitely know it's got those seats in it, which are sort of leather slash cloth mix up there. It's really good. Nice to see. Really rare. Really, really, really rare.
I was trying to speak on about that.
Don't do that one. Loving this, it's different. It's really different. Loving the wrap down the side. It's nice, it's really, really nice. Rear diffuser on the back. Really rate this, to be fair. The wheels are nice as well, look at those. Yeah, I'm just loving the feet on that. Just little touches, like carbon fibre bits on there. It's really nice. We have a 140i. We have some nice 6-volt Tarox, I think it looks like. Calipers are on this one. Nice S5, very understated. We've got a funky looking Forester, green wheels. And we've got the new Super R next to a very old Ford Escort, I think. Is it an old Mark 1? I don't know. It is an Escort, wow. There we go. Currently got a Storm on the way, I'm getting soaked. We have got a very clean Capri, lovely molten orange, and we have another AC. Of course, it's weird to see 2 ACs, everyone's over there, like, very weird to see 2. GT4, nice car. Big old range. Got ourselves a nice little Jaguar as well, look. V8 Holden weapon, look at that. Another one there as well, like, 2 of them. That's cute, newer shape, little MX-5. And then we've got a TTRS. Nice stuff. Look at this V-dub. Look at the vibes this thing brings. Proper old school vibes, that. We've got, I just fell down that hole. Health and safety here at Haynes. What's going on? I literally just fell down that hole. So we've got a 40-year anniversary, super rare Mustang GT. I'm loving the 5-spokers on there. I'm loving the sort of wide flare it's got down the side, and it's definitely a very cool variant of this type of Mustang. So we've got a Mustang Coyote V8 this way, apparently. Looks really nice. I'm loving the sort of rear fitment on there as well. That is tasty. Then we have a Morris Marina. It's like the James May of cars. Look at this thing. I remember seeing this in the old Top Gear episodes. It's nice to see one in person, actually. It's very cool. We've got an MPS as well, I think. Maybe. With no aero kit, that is. Very old school Alpha. Wrap around front window on there. Look how it comes around. It's really cool. Very nice car. So this is a A8. Looks like it's on lower and links. Super clean. Next to this BMW we've seen here every time, which has the Alpina wheels on it. New Fiesta ST. And of course a VXR. The 2 most common car variants in the current car scene. Probably including the Mini's quite common too, but this one's nice, GP kit on it. We do have another new ST as well. And we have this Z4 with AC schnitzers on it. I absolutely love this wing. It's proper funky. Proper AC schnitzer rear wing as well. It's nice on the back end. We've definitely got the biggest vehicle here at this meet, big old Chevy. Massive mirrors as well, huge. Fitment on this Audi is incredible. Look at that fitment. It's really, really good. Nice. So someone's getting mildly moist on the way home with this current rain we've got going on. This is a very old school retro car. Very nice old Austin. Fun. Old school Vauxhall vibes. Nice. Old little Recaros in there as well, look. It's freaking cool. Next to a little Elan SE. These have always been quite funky, these little Lotuses. They're very interesting. And next to us we've got a Triumph Stag as well, which you don't see too often nowadays. Look at that, really clean. Again, someone's getting very wet tonight unless they pull their roof up. Then we have a little white Bath to finish off the little collection of classics. Another Golf again, and we've got this Evo. It looks amazing. I'm just trying to do this fast now because I'm getting soaked. Look how clean this is. You can even see how clean the engine is inside there. Like that. Look. Super, super clean. Polo GTI. He's got the run through as well. Look. Didn't know they had it. They do. Look. And an R36. That's the second one there, but it's a sedan. We've got like all cars in twos today. 2 Odysseys, 2 of these. We've got an older Mustang GT. I don't know if it's a 500. It's a 5 litre though, so it might well be. It's nice as a convertible. And then I think this is a Saline, which is just a stupid power I think these cars run. It's really old school. Supercharged V8. It's good. So this yellow Stag's nice as well. We've got like a little Stang collection over here. We've got one there, one over here as well. So there's quite a few of them. So we've got a Mini Special. Don't see many of these anymore. Got a Leyland one as well. Looks sweet as. We've got this, which is I think it's a 2CV van sort of thing. It's proper cool. Look inside there, look. It's a weird but funky car. Look at that. XR3 as well. Got these nice S3 Cupra. I think this was from Cube yesterday, to be fair. It's very nice. So we've got a nice little Silvius for sale as well. Nice Golfer as well. In Steelies.
I remember a college looking at them. They were like
We have an authentic British Defender as well. Lamborghini, lovely. McLaren's also nice. Like the attention to detail again with these. Good mixture of carbon with the body colour and red with the white down the side. It looks good. Just beautiful. That's what I've got to say. So yours, is it?
no, it's my dad's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we've got a nice green Jaguar. I think it's of the 6-pot or 8-pot kind, I think. It's 6, I would imagine. GTO as well, look at these. Don't see many of these anymore. Super rare JDM 2-seater. Well, I think there might be 4-seater actually, I don't know. Then we have an Evora. Lovely. Another Lotus. And then we have, I think that is a Prelude with the all 4-wheel steering. See, it's got the 4-wheel steering. That's the wheels it turns. So it is the edition, look. Super rare. 206 GTR 180, super rare. I'm getting soaked. We've got a lovely all-road here that's been jacked right up. Look at the height on that all-road there. 335i, and we can now highlight the difference between the 335i's sort of width on the arch and the M3. So we've got an M3. You can see the difference. That's how to sort of define an M3 from a 335i. Nice grey, nice M3. There's another one here that's convertible as well, so you might as well have 3. I do apologise guys, you're only seeing the back end of these cars. It's because the wind's blowing this way and I'm trying to keep the rain off the screen. So this is the final row of cars. Nice rear end on the Carrera. Old 200 Quattro estate, what a beast. And this is the end of the final row before I go over and get all the specials on there. So look at these. That's nice as well. That's a really nice 370. We'll go on the front there, why not? Panda 100. Got another MX-5. Got a very cute little MG in next to these 2 Lotuses. Very quickly sweep across these. These are all the sort of cars in the special area. Nice vehicles here. I'm going to walk it down with this angle because it keeps the water off the screen. It's a nice 33. Lovely. Got a Rosa as well. Loving the theme on this Mini. And the Civic Suite as well, actually. Love it. It's nice as well. Nice little Civic as well. well, the decals on that. Oh, lovely. Another C63 AMG. Nice little hot rod here, look at that. Alright guys, so Haynes this morning ended in great British fashion. Wish me luck for my journey home with my suspension strut sticking out the top of the strut tower, and I hope you guys did enjoy this morning. I apologise, there is going to be no drive-bys today because it is soaking. I've only got a t-shirt. I'm not really well equipped with a coat or anything for this scenario, and the last thing I need is to be getting unwell among all the other things going on in life at the moment. So because it is actually quite cold here as well and I'm soaked through. But it has been a good morning and I hope you enjoyed the cars. I apologise for water on the lens and any of that sort of thing, but I hope you enjoyed this morning here with me at Haynes, and I'll see you guys very soon. Hello guys, so I did eventually make it back. I do apologise for all of those people this morning between Bristol and Haynes, and those between Haynes and Weymouth. I do apologise if you were caught in my very slow journey home at about 20 to 30 miles an hour. I do apologise for any inconvenience that has caused you on your Sunday, but I am back and I am safe, which is what's important, and I don't think the car's got any worse, although it can't really get much worse than it currently is. So I will update you guys with a video. This will be the second video in my Odyssey series, some point in the next week or two when I do it, video it, make it, record it, etc. But I am back, I am sound, and there is the end to the video, the real end, in fact, to my day at Haynes. And actually, in fact, the beginning of the video for my suspension repair of whatever that might be. So thank you for those that watch Haynes, and I'll see you again soon. Welcome to those that have just started this video about the suspension failure on the Odyssey. So let's get going.